This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We're here at the York Hall, which I didn't think I'd be saying to Mams Sailor for a Misfits. Very, very good event, and it had some exciting fights, didn't it, Mams?
I think so. Great fights. Have you ever seen York Hall look like this?
I haven't, mate. No expense spared in the old Bethnal Green Baths.
Hey, it's a legendary place. We got to make it a legendary event. I'm just glad the fights were great. Respect to all of them, every single one of them, all their teams. Respect to everyone who made this possible. To Andy over here, who keeps me safe and secure and keeps all our fighters from misbehaving. I think just a great event all round.
We'll start with the main event. Jarvis fighting a tough B-Dave. How he survived that first round, I will never know, but he's the type of guy you want in your corner, isn't he?
Oh yeah, especially in a bar fight.
Jarvis, who could we see him fight next? We see he's got that welterweight title now.
We're going to digest tonight, let it simmer, and some more cooking coming over the holidays. I'll make some new announcements.
When you talk about pound for pound lists in the female division, Julie Pocker's got to be at the top of it now. So destructive.
She is. And Elena Vampira, amazing toughness as well. She was like the female B. Dave in a way. She really took a lot of great shots, kept coming forward, had frustrating time measuring the distance. But you know what? She's got heaps of potential there. Julie Poker, heavy-handed, good combos, sparing with her punches, but when she did throw, they landed, you know, so she did more than enough to win. New Misfits champ she is, so excited for her.
Her going hand in hand with Gabriel Silva sets up nicely for Misfits Brazil early next year?
Yep, you can bet they're going to be on that card.
Is there any possibility we could see Anderson Silva, the father, on that card?
There's always a possibility. You never know what's going on in my emails.
Yeah, I would like to know that, actually. I want to talk to you about something that you've been very outspoken about over the past week, 10 days, and that's the judging system put in place for Misfits events. Are you going to be moving away from the PBA altogether? Are you going to be amending it? What's going on inside the head?
Let's see what happens with that, but right now we're devising a system which is going to be fair, transparent, and it's going to determine the right decision, the fair decision, and when that happens, we're going to change boxing as we know it and combat sports, because we're going to start putting that into. I can't say more than that, but it's brewing. A storm is brewing, and it's going to really be a meaningful one for me.
There were a lot of controversial decisions on the Prime card. Was this kind of the tipping point for you, where you thought, right, okay, something needs to be done now? I think
certainly that. It was something we spoke about earlier, and I just thought, you know, sometimes you look at a mountain and you're like, how am I going to climb this mountain? And I think the Prime card made me say, I'm going to climb this fucking mountain, you know? So we're going to get it done.
The KSI appeal, are we any closer to finding out what's going on? Are you going to be appealing it more? Are you going to take it further? What is going on?
Well, hopefully we'd like the right decision to be made. I think anyone who really scored that fairly and objectively either had it 3-3 or with a round with a point deducted from Tommy. Tommy hit KSI 14 times in the back of the head after a point was taken off. There's all kinds of stuff there, so let's see what happens, but yeah.
Well, obviously, no, there's always going to be options for KSI, whether he decides to carry on boxing or not, but is there options for Tommy Fury going forward? Absolutely.
Listen, I think he's immersed himself in this scene now, and I think it's the right place for him. No disrespect to him, I don't think he would do as well in, you know, amongst the ranks against some of the other guys, and I think this pays him better as well, so I think this is a good place for him to hang around.
Last one, we saw Joe Weller here today.
And we got Papa Fury as well, who always brings entertainment.
Would you actually make an offer to John Fury to fight on Misfit?
I absolutely would. I think he's a character.
Who would you like to see John Fury fight?
Let's see. Let's work on it and see if we can surprise you.
Get Andy in the ring with him next year. Yeah, finally Joe Weller was here tonight. I spoke to him. A lot of talk about Ethan. That fight would be absolutely massive. Do you believe that could get over the line for next year?
I believe so. Yeah. Let's see what happens, yeah.
Excellent, Mams. Thank you very much for being to IFL TV. Cheers, mate.